Hello and welcome to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings, with your host Ram today. And on this particular cricket show today, it's going to be the third day's play between Zimbabwe and West Indies, where West Indies actually took a lead of 48 runs, with Shane Dowditch registering his highest score in Test cricket, and Jason Holder, and the partnership is still undefeated right now. So West Indies doing a fine job of taking a 48 runs lead in the first innings and still going strong. So I'll be talking about that game, and also tomorrow happens to be the first match of the T20 series between India and New Zealand, and I know it would be very shocking to all my friends, subscribers, and also all other fans of cricket. To if Can you believe it? India have never beaten New Zealand in a T20 match, and that is something which is for me shocking to say the least, because India has been having such a good victory run. It's only New Zealand who have escaped from the wrath of India, I would say. But it really surprises one when one sees, if you even have a look at the records, you will see that India has never beaten New Zealand in T20 matches. Will that be tomorrow? As you know, it's also the swan song for one of the wonderful left-arm pace and swing bowler from India, Ashish Nehra, who is playing not only his last international match, also his last professional domestic match. So he's taking total retirement after that, and he's only there to play tomorrow's match, as it is being played on his home ground, Firozshah Kotla in Delhi, so that he could retire on a very nice note, being his hometown, which probably has made him a cricketer today. So that is two things, and other than that, there is not much cricket news to really share about, other than the Sri Lankan squad, which is touring India, really would have been buoyed up by the fact that they were going to return at full strength on the tour of India, with Angelo Matthews, the former captain, getting fit, has been passed to go to India, and Asiela Gunaratne, who was injured in the World Cup, has also recovered. So, and as you know, he was just doing very well when this injury happened. So he is back, and Kushal Pereira, the dashing opening batsman, is also back in business. So that is what it is. But first, let me get on to the West Indies versus Zimbabwe match. I know that the lighting arrangement is not good, so please ignore it. As I've already told you, it's not about me, it's about just my cricket broadcast that you're hearing. Look at it like not as a video, but as an audio cast, which I am doing with you, dear friends, subscribers. So West Indies resumed their innings along with Craig Brathwaite and the night watchman Devendra Bishu at the wicket. Devendra Bishu, yes, one thing that I forgot to tell you is that the other day we saw Sikandar Raza yesterday play a valuable knock of 80 runs, and today he showed why he can be a good all-rounder for Zimbabwe by picking up 5 West Indian wickets today. He was the man who was the chief amongst the wickets today, with figures. If you look at his bowling figures, he bowled a marathon spell of 43 overs, 12 maidens, 82 runs, and 5 wickets. So this was the confidence that Graham Creamer, the Zimbabwean skipper, had on his mate Sikandar Raza, and given him a long trundle, he returned figures of 5 wickets, and this was his maiden 5-wicket haul in international cricket, in Test cricket. So the first to go was in the morning was the night watchman Devendra Bishu, out for 23. Sikandar Raza was the one who scalped his wicket by getting him caught and bowled with 1 boundary. After that, Brathwaite, it was the next wicket to go was Kyle Hope. Kyle Hope fell LBW, not reading the line from Sikandar Raza. LBW Sikandar, and so as you know, Sikandar Raza is a right-arm part-time off-spinner. And then Shai Hope came in and joined the well-settled Kiran Powell. Kiran Powell was continuing from what he did yesterday, as he once again started chiseling together long innings for the West Indies. And Kieran Powell got good support from Shai Hope. And Kieran Powell, after contributing 90 with 7 fours, truly deserved a century, but Pofu picked up his wicket. So Pofu and Creamer, Pofu was the only one other than Sikandar Raza amongst the wickets today. Shai Hope's contribution 40 with 5 boundaries. Roston Chase was LBW bowled Sikandar Raza for 32 with 3 fours, 1 6, and Blackwood made 5 runs with 1 boundary. But now that was the time where the score read 230 for 7 when Shai Hope was out just before tea. And after that, there were 2 new batsmen at the crease, Shane Dowrich and Jason Holder. And what a partnership. I mean, at a time where 230 for 7, one reckons that, definitely, I would say it was probably Zimbabwe were really suited to go and take a lead probably. But, all those hopes that they had were simply washed away with this wonderful partnership that happened for the 8th wicket. It also happened to be a record 8th wicket partnership by West Indies in Test cricket, as Shane Dowrich contributing an unbeaten 75 with 9 boundaries. And also Shane Dowrich, I'm very happy to see that Shane Dowrich was who definitely has been in the batting horrors, I thought, finally coming good. And I'm very happy to see that Shane Dowrich has returned to form because I think he really adds a lot of punch to the West Indian batting in the lower order. And Shane Dowrich's contribution today, his highest score in Test cricket of unbeaten 75, still going strong. Probably tomorrow he might go for his maiden Test run. So he was not out on 75 with 9 boundaries, and he had the very, very, I would say, exalted company of his skipper Jason Holder, who also did a wonderful job, not out on 71 with 6 fours and 1 6. In fact, Shane Dowrich and Jason Holder from 230 for 7 played with a real determination that they wanted West Indies to take the lead, and that's what precisely happened with this 144 run partnership still unbroken as we go into the 4th day, and they would hope that they could convert this into a double century partnership. But the good thing that happened with this partnership is that whatever hope Zimbabwe had of taking the lead was washed away, and now the West Indians were 48 runs ahead in the first innings going into the 4th day. So Shane Dowrich's innings was something special. Bowling, Pofu had 1 for 46, but the one that really stood out was Sikandar Raza, getting his maiden 5-wicket haul in Test cricket. As I said, 5 for 82, 1 wicket for 134 for Creamer, after also toiling manfully, bowling 43 overs, 34 overs from Tendai Chisoro, who could not make the same impact that he did yesterday evening. Masakadza none for 9, and that was the match situation. So Zimbabwe actually trailing by 48 runs, in the sense West Indies taking the lead by 48 runs. And it's a matter of Zimbabwe really trying to get the wickets very quickly tomorrow, lest it gets too late for the Zimbabweans. As far as the other match is concerned, it's going to be India versus New Zealand, and I'm talking about the first of the T20 match of the series, which is coming up. But as I said, one of the glaring facts of international cricket, or of the cricket of this match between India and New Zealand, is that if you look at the stats, you would find that India have never beaten New Zealand in a T20 match. So probably that would probably tilt the scales a bit in the favor of New Zealand, no doubt. But India, as I said, it's a very, very special moment for Ashish Nehra, the wonderful left-arm pace bowler hailing from Delhi, and especially this is his swan song. He's taking total retirement from all cricket after this particular match, and this is being played on his home ground, the Firozshah Kotla in Delhi, and one would definitely know for a fact that Ashish Nehra will be playing in this game. India will be led by Kohli as usual. Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma will open innings. Dinesh Karthik has shown a lot of, I would say, determination, batting it at number 4. Keeps his place. Manish Pandey comes in at number 5. Dhoni, Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, the same bowling combination. The only difference being Ashish Nehra is back in the mix. As this is this one final match, and he wanted to retire in front of his home crowd, and Ashish Nehra will be the one on whose will be the cynosure of all eyes tomorrow when India take on New Zealand. And will Ashish Nehra in his final match really put together a wonderful act of bowling in his swan song match to actually get India their first ever win against New Zealand in a T20 match, and that is going to be the big question tomorrow. As far as New Zealand were concerned, well, the New Zealand they are also having the same team. Martin Guptill duty in the one-day internationals. Martin Guptill, Williamson, Munro, Taylor. So now against New Zealand, against India, it seems Colin Munro will be slotted in at number 3. So T20, they want Martin Guptill will be opening with the captain, Kane Williamson. Colin Munro will add the punch, coming in at 1 drop. Ross Taylor, Tom Latham, Henry Nichols, Colin D. Granholm, another good all-rounder, Mitchell Santner. So it's pretty much the same, with the only change being East Sodhi, the right-arm leg spinner, has always been very successful against India, and especially in T20s. As you would remember, the T20 World Cup in India, East Sodhi did a wonderful job, as you would remember. So he's back. So it is probably a psychological thing that India has to get over as far as East Sodhi is concerned. And well, they say this particular pitch could be too paced as well. So basically, one has to rely on some nice changes in pace, nice variations in line, and bowl some nice cutters, which could really prove some very, very good weapons tomorrow. So as I said, this is as far as the preview of the first T20 of the series between New Zealand and India. Well, I don't have anything else to share. As I said, the Sri Lankan trio of Angelo Matthews, Asela Gunaratne, and Kushal Pereira, all the 3 would be coming to India when they are going to take on India in the T20 tests and ODIs. And I can tell you that they would definitely strengthen the Sri Lankan team to a great extent. Especially Angelo Matthews, you know what a big difference he makes with his all-round skills to the team, and also as a captain of the team. Well, dear fans, subscribers, it's about time for me to pull the curtain down on this daily cricket show by bidding you all a very good night and promising you that I'll be seeing you all tomorrow evening on my next cricket show. And that's it. That's about it for today. It's good night.